Yes, welcome to Real Talk with Ghost and Big G. I am your host, Ghost.
I'm Big G.
Episode 143.
Episode 143 is here. We are here fighting for the little guys.
We'll talk about that. That
Yeah.
GameStop situation was crazy. That's what I'm referring to.
That's right. Fighting for the little guy, man.
Okay. Well, welcome back, Dem Boy. That's what I would call you, Dem Boy.
Quarantine, lockdown. Lock it down.
The reason why, folks, I'm calling him Dem Boy is he was in quarantine in the den.
Yes.
How many days were you in there for?
I think 7 days. 7 days.
7 days.
Yeah.
In Den Boy.
Yeah, you gotta do the right thing. You gotta follow the CDC guidelines. Make sure everything is good.
So you were I guess exposed. You're around. Were you around someone who you thought was sick or someone who tested positive? What was the situation? Let us know where the hell you been.
Yeah, someone tested positive, so therefore I have to quarantine myself to make sure that I'm not contagious or spreading the virus.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God I wasn't. And we gotta follow all the protocols though.
All right.
Yeah, but
the
guy who tested positive is doing better, so we're good.
So he did have symptoms and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's good to hear. I'm glad to hear everyone's safe. But let me ask you this: being in that den,
right?
And this is a dude now, folks, who has everything in his house.
Yeah.
Being in that den probably it wasn't all that bad, was it?
No, I be honest with you, the first couple of days, you're a little nervous. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Am I okay?
Right. That's a good point.
No symptoms. So you're not really there on vacation. You know what I'm saying? You're not really enjoying yourself.
Right.
Once you start to get that feeling that everything's okay, going through the motions a little bit, then you're like, hey, let me play a game. Let me get on the computer. Let me do some fun stuff. Whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Watch on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get bored.
Then you get bored. Right.
Yeah, you want to get out of there, get back to normal life,
Mm-hmm.
Get outside a little bit, some fresh air, stuff like that. So.
Right. And I would imagine you're not sleeping in your own bed too.
Yeah, that couch smell. My back still hurts from that couch.
Yeah. That's a good point. Well, glad to hear that you're good.
Yeah.
Glad that you're back. Said, I don't know if we had to get Stacy in here to fill in for you.
She did a good job, though, right? She got great advice.
Yeah.
Get her own show.
Shout out to Stacy, always coming in for the pinch. Yeah, she definitely it's always entertaining when she comes in. So folks, we got another episode for you guys this week. We got the weekly rant back.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to say, a rest in peace. We lost some big icons.
Yeah.
Over the last week and a half,
man,
2
big
weeks.
Time.
Man. Yeah, you got Hammer and Hank.
Yep.
You got Cicely Tyson.
Yeah.
Who else? There was another one. There was one more. Don Chaney.
Don Chaney.
Right? Chaney Temple.
Wait a second.
What?
You sure about that? I would be killing people on
no,
this
he
podcast.
did.
All right, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that? Yeah, he definitely did.
I think it was Sekou Smith.
Yeah, Sekou Smith, another one, NBA TV. But Don, Chaney did.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he what's funny about Chaney? He was, from what folks out there, if you're old enough to remember, Chaney to me was the first one that I can remember introduced the goons. Do you remember that?
When the game was out of reach or something happened, he'll put certain players in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that,
they put like 13th man on the bench to go in there and hard foul and stuff like that. But what's funny was that he actually admitted it. Remember, I think on one of his press conferences?
Yeah.
He talked about the goons. That's like a hockey move.
Yeah, that's what they do in hockey. They put the goon in to kind of shut things down. The guy's
enforcer
scoring too much or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You couldn't do that in today's game.
No way. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine as a coach if you did that right.
Yeah, you probably get fired.
Probably get fired. Yeah, right.
Some of these kids get hurt, but I always remember about that. But great icon coach.
Yeah,
losing a lot of big names. I know everyone's kind of getting up in age, so rest in peace to those heroes.
Yep.
and condolences to their families. So, weekly rant. Since you've been off for a minute, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. This is Big G talking. So, my rant is probably something that in 2020 and 2021 people are experiencing these days, and it comes from these online medical virtual visits from the doctors. I think call them virtual doctor appointment. So the way it works is, your doctor, you have a scheduled time, you get on the app, and then you basically have yourself you basically have yourself checked out.
Right.
So this is how my call went. Okay, follow me on this. The doctor tells me get on at 8:00.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. Right, got on 8:00. He says, "Hey, you look good." Right. I said, "Okay, yeah, thank you." He said, "Have you been taking your medicine?" I said, "Yep, I'm taking my medicine. Everything's fine." He said, "How do you feel?" I said, "I feel good. No issues. Feel good." He said, "Okay, so let's meet up again in about 6 months." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah." I said, let's meet up in about 6 months, and you look good. Everything looks good.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Wait a minute." So I said, then the funny part of this all, I got a $228 bill in the mail like a week later. I said, "What do we do? What exactly did we do?"
I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah. What exactly did we do for $228? He asked me, "Am I taking my medicine?"
Right.
I look fine.
Right.
How do you feel?
Right.
And he said, "I'll see you in 6 months." I said, "Yo, this has got to be some kind of joke, man. This is like highway robbery." This is crazy. I said, "Yes, I'm not paying that bill."
No, I wouldn't pay that bill either.
I'm not paying that bill.
No. I would pay that bill. But you know what? I've done a couple of televisit over the over the phone.
Yeah.
And one of them I did with the doctor. He required that I have an iPhone. Granted, I already had one.
Okay.
But he said you must have an iPhone. I said, just curious, why is that? He said, because we're going to be doing a FaceTime.
Yeah.
And when we did the FaceTime, I guess he's new to doing this.
Okay.
His face was like 2 inches from the camera.
Right. The whole time.
So I'm like, "Doc, can you back up a little bit? Back up a little bit, right?" He's okay. You're looking okay. I guess this must be the standard line because they all say the same. Yeah. Okay, you look fine. Okay. Yeah, that's highway robbery, man. It's robbery without a gun.
Right. So if I would have said, "Nah, I feel horrible," what would you have said then? If I would have said, "I feel horrible. I can't move my body."
All right.
He was okay. Let's see you in 3 months then.
Yeah.
Instead of 6 months.
I guess when you turn that camera on, if you weren't laying in the bed,
right,
barely breathing,
yeah,
he looks good to me. Yeah. I said, "Hey, you don't need a medical degree to assess that."
And I can't be the only one that went through this experience lately. So I figure I'd talk about it because I'm definitely not paying that bill.
Yeah, sure. Get them in, get them out. That's what they're doing. That's the new protocol, the new hustle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
New medical hustle. Yeah, I wouldn't pay that bill either. Yeah, so definitely hit us up, ghostandbigG, Instagram and Twitter. Give us your feedback, your comments on our rants. If you have a rant yourself, definitely feel free to share them with them, and we could talk about it on a future episode.
Right.
So my rant is, and I don't know if I mentioned this before. If I did, I apologize for repeating it, but still bothering me, still angry. I don't believe I mentioned it because I've been having this issue with this one particular salesman about the solar panels. Did I talk about this before?
I think you spoke about this a little bit. Yeah, keep going now.
Okay, so this, usually what I do is sometimes I have an issue telling people no. Me working in the world of sales, I feel bad for for some of these people. So I don't like just shutting them down and saying no. So I usually will give them excuses.
Okay.
So, guy came and I couldn't talk to him. I said, "Hey, can you come back at 7?" Most people work from what time?
Most people work until 6, So
5 o'clock, 9
5 o'clock, yeah. 9 to 5, yeah.
So if I tell you come back at 7, are you really coming back?
No.
It's tips. Ghost Jim.
Yep.
I'm gonna get rid of a salesman to tell him to come back in an hour that you're not gonna be there.
There you go. Right.
So this fool literally came back at 7.
Hey, dedicated.
Yeah, I said that was a very telltale sign that this is going to be a problem.
Because this guy's not going away.
He's not going away. So he's trying to promote getting these solar panels. I don't know if anyone who has solar panels, I don't know much about them. I'm not interested. I'm just not. And in his case is that he's saying he doesn't understand why I'm not interested because it's free.
It's going to save you money, right? It's free.
Right. He's saying it's free and it's going to save you money. So there's nothing I can really say that can kind of, get him to leave me alone.
Okay.
But believe me, folks, I found the key. This, I think, will work for anyone who wants to sell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Is to ask an exorbitant number of questions that he does not know the answer.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you ask him questions, right? Okay. Keep going. Yeah.
Asking him a number of questions I know he doesn't know the answer. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid questions. For
like
example,
what? Give me an example. Yeah.
For example, so I asked him, with these solar panels, right? I asked the first question, so how much money will I save? He said, you can knock off 25% off your heating bill. Okay. So I asked him, well, how many panels will be on the actual roof?
Right.
Right. I want to know the exact number, right?
Right. Yeah.
Then I asked him, what are the weight?
That's actually a good question right there. Though.
It's a good question, right? Yeah. But I don't know if I would really know that off the top of my head if I was in this position. So what is the weight of what is the weight of them? And he's giving me these answers. Then I asked him, what is the diameter of it? Right.
Right.
I asked him another question of, if it snows, will this weaken my roof? Which is a legitimate question, right?
That's another good question. Yeah.
Right. Will it weaken my roof? Right.
Right.
How many people does it take to install them? And BG, I'm firing these questions at him.
Yeah.
Back to back to back. Yeah. Back. How many people does it take to install it? What are the weight of the individuals that will be on the roof?
Right. Yeah. The way each individual, what's their individually weight?
Yeah.
Individual weight.
Yeah. What are they each?
He's not gonna know the answer. Right?
Of course not. What are they each individual weights? This way I know how much weight will be on my roof at any given time. Right?
Right.
What if it's not 25% off the bill? What if it's only 15? What happens then? Is these things aren't efficient, right? So he's like, sir, you're asking a lot of questions that I'm going to have to get back to you. And I told him, I said, I have a lot more questions. I said, this actually sounds pretty good. I just need these answers. So this was about a week ago. I have yet to hear or see this individual back asking me about these. So I don't know how much money you're saving using these. Does anyone have or know anyone who has these solar panels?
I don't have them myself, but nor do I know anyone who has them. But from what I understand, you go online, do some research online. They do save money if you have the proper house setting. Like if your house gets a lot of sunlight, then it could be effective for you.
I asked him how hot is the sun.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: Did you ever tell him that, sir, I'm not interested? You say yourself some questions.
See, the problem is I did mention it to him, right? But it was like I wasn't remember, I have sympathy for sales guys because I'm I'm in that world. Right. I didn't want to just say no. If there was the missus, she can do it. She doesn't mind telling him, no, don't come back.
Right, I follow you. Right. Yeah.
I have a little soft heart in that regard. So I didn't. So I figured let him hang himself. Let him not be.
Now I got you. Right. Now I got you.
The worst customer is a pain in the ass customer. Right. Yeah, guy's gonna ask me too many questions. I mean, you get. I'm sure you get customers who ask 1,001 questions that are irrelevant.
Right. So, well, my thing is, I have customers who ask questions and they know the answer to. They just want to hear it from
they want confirmation. Want confirmation. Want confirmation. Yeah. So I'm asking him ridiculous questions. That's the whole idea. So I'm not telling him no. Makes him disinterested. He goes away.
Yeah. He moved on to another house.
Yeah. He'll never come back to my house. Yeah. So the moral of the story, folks, if you have an aggressive salesman, ask him a bevy of irrelevant questions. I promise you, he will not return or bother you again.
You should ask him, does he have it on his house? And why not?
Ooh, it's a good one. That's a good one.
If you say, I don't have a house, then say, why not?
Yeah.
Everything he said, just say, why not? Just keep saying that.
I like that.
That's another gem for you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, put it back on them.
Yeah.
How long have you had it? Right. Let me see your heating bill. How much?
Yes.
Good ones.
Yeah.
Good one. I like it.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, so hit us up, Ghost and Big G, Instagram and Twitter. Give us your thoughts, your rants. Let us know what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? My obviously the kids are remote. Our kids, both of our kids are remote in school.
Mhm.
Now, being my son, he's in. Oh, my damn! What grade is this boy in?
7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
He's in 7th grade. This is a very crucial time,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna speak from a boy's perspective.
Okay.
And you can relate as well too. You're a boy. You were a boy at one point.
Yeah. Right. Right.
At that age, Big G,
Mhm.
that is the meanest time kids are against each other.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Would you agree?
Mean towards each other, yeah.
Mean towards each other.
Oh, yeah.
They talk about your mama.
Oh, yeah.
They say all type, but at the same time, I think it builds strong character.
Right.
So you need that, right?
Mhm.
So he's not in school, so he's not getting that torment.
Right. You should do it for
You hit the nail on the head. That's what I'm doing.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, yes, you can. You have to. It's a part of the process.
Yeah.
Because you get to high school, he's not going to be able to adapt. So he has to go through the process of name calling. I'm calling him names. I'm making fun of his mother. I'm
right.
I'm saying all types of things. So he's built for this. I don't think you were in the school yet, but when I was in 7th grade, and I don't know if he listens to the podcast, but I'm gonna say his name. My main man, Gene. Right?
No, yeah. Okay. I know. I remember Gene. Yeah.
All right. My main man, Gene. We were on the school bus, and these two girls set him up, right? Did something mean to him. Still, until this day, I'll never forget, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the girls walked over to Gene and asked him to ask the other girl how many push-ups her father can do. She said, the girl's father is very strong.
Uh-oh.
So she said, Gene, go ask go ask her how many push-ups can your father do.
I know what happened there.
He walks over to the girl. He says, hey, how many push-ups can your father do?
Right.
She goes, what?
Girl start crying probably.
Girl starts crying.
Yeah.
She says,
yeah.
My father has no arms.
Oh, you gonna say he died? Okay.
No. He said, what? Yeah. She, great actress, 7th grade. Bawled out crying.
Oh, okay.
Bawled out crying.
Right.
Saying that he
insulted her, right?
Insulted and making fun of her father. Yeah. He said, well, she told me to tell you. And she goes, I didn't tell you to say that.
Right.
What are you talking about? I know her father. I would never say that.
Set him up.
Everyone on the bus tortured him. Tortured him. Wow. I was like, how mean is that?
Right.
7th grade.
That's it's torture.
Right.
But you got to develop that
thick
character
skin.
within yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get that thick skin. Yeah. So if you guys out there who have sons in that middle school range and they're remote, start insulting your kids.
Yeah.
Builds backbone. You got to do it.
No, I think like you say, I agree with you. I see what you're saying. I'm not sure coming from you, it holds the same weight as it does from other kids.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because he knows that you're his father. You know, so he may say something to him, he may just laugh it off.
As far as he knows.
Right. He may just laugh it off. But coming from another kid, you know, it hurts a little bit more. You know, it stings a little bit more when your friend tells you, hey, I remember I had a party, and one of my good friends, I thought he was a good friend of mine.
I know what you're talking about.
You hate my guts? Yeah, I heard you hate my guts.
Right.
So I got really hurt that day.
Yeah.
He said that I said to someone else that I hate his guts.
Yeah. He said, she said. That's
right, which wasn't true. Right. Exactly.
Which wasn't true. Right. You loved him. You loved him.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but he's a friend of mine.
No, man, I love you, man.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Dude, come on, buddy. You know I love you.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, he said, she said, but it builds character. You got to do it. You got to okay, put it this way. Like you said, it may not hurt as much.
Right.
But a little bit of a good thing is better than nothing at all.
Yeah.
He's got being insulted because he's remote.
See, I was blessed. Have some close girlfriends, like friends of mine who actually were girls.
Mm-hmm.
And when a girl dish you, oh man,
That's painful.
that's painful.
That is the worst because you kind of catch 22.
You can't say anything back, or you can't hit them. I should say
you can't hit them, right?
Yeah, and if you say something back, you look
weak.
Yeah,
yeah. I said something back one time. The girl kicked me in the nuts.
Yeah,
and I never insulted a woman after that again.
Yeah,
and it was self defense, but
right.
I took
shout out to LaShawn. Yeah, I'll never forget her for
that. Get your back. Yeah, you get a couple of ride or dies with you. You get a girl on your side who if someone is getting on you, that helps out a lot. That's a good point. It's a very good point.
Make me tough though. Tough me up.
Yeah. I know we didn't speak in regards to the inauguration. I got a little bone to pick with America's sweetheart.
Who's that?
Michelle Obama.
Oh, Michelle Obama. Okay, what'd she do? She was there, right?
Yeah, she was at the inauguration.
Yeah.
Now, generally, I don't look at another man's wife.
No.
Did you see her on the inauguration?
She had that long, it was like a burgundy type color.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. She looked good, right?
Yeah. Tall.
Yeah. She had that strut going.
Mm-hmm.
Obama, he was like, look what I got.
Oh, yeah.
He had that. She looked good.
Oh, yeah.
The issue I had with her was, whose day was it? It was two people's day that day.
It was Biden.
Mm-hmm.
And Kamala
Harris.
VP Kamala Harris.
VP Harris.
Yeah.
How many people talked about VP Harris?
As far as the way she looked? Nah, she wasn't there for looks. She was there.
Look, I get it. She wasn't there for looks, but the headlines, when I was going on the gram, I thought Michelle was the vice president.
The way she carried herself.
Yeah, I saw. So wait a minute, what happened? I thought, wasn't Harris? I thought she's vice president. All I saw was Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama upstaged. Let's go with it. She upstaged her.
I don't think so. I think
she did it on purpose. She did it on purpose. She didn't have to come out looking like that. She had to come out looking like that.
You don't think they had some kind of Jill Biden and Kamala has some kind of color coordination thing going on? Because they all had like solid colors.
Yeah, but
one color.
They obviously didn't have any coordination because I'm sure VP Harris would have said, "No, you ain't gonna wear that." Not today.
Better on me on my day, right?
Yeah, not today. That's
like someone's wedding. This is not her wedding.
Yeah, but it was almost the same effect. I was just about to say it was almost the same effect. She should have did it. I think she should publicly come out and apologize to VP Harris.
If it's a wedding, you ever been to a wedding and someone else in the crowd wears white also? I've been to a wedding like that. I'll never forget that day.
Yeah.
And the bride was, she was embarrassed. She was pissed off because the family members wearing white on her day.
On her day, right?
Yeah, so Kamala was like, as long as I get inaugurated, I don't care what you wear, what you look like.
Look, on the low, when she got home, she was cursing her out in her head. I'm telling you, yeah, she probably sent her a text. Really, right. Really, this is what you're doing. I'm just saying.
That's what we're doing now, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think she upstaged her. Did she do it on purpose? We'll never know.
No, I mean she's a nice looking woman. That's
Yeah, she did. They
both are.
They both right. They both. I just found it, kind of surprising that like she went all out. She didn't say, "Hey, let's just get up and let's just go." She said, "I'm gonna show somebody." Yeah, I don't know who she's talking about, but she's gonna show somebody.
I think anything. I think Jill Biden stole the show. Really?
Come on.
Right.
I think I saw two pictures of her.
Yeah, I see one, not one. Right.
I only saw two pictures of her. But shout out to the Obamas. Shout out to the Harrises.
Yeah.
My
man Doug. Doug Harris. That's his name, right? Doug.
Yeah. Did you ever see that clip when the guy jumped on stage?
What happened?
I guess the guy tried to grab Kamala Harris, and he jumped off stage and went and tried to like he threw the guy out.
Really?
Said, look at him standing by his woman.
I didn't see that. Wow.
Yeah, it happened like late. This was like earlier in the campaign.
Okay.
But I thought that was funny. Moving on to something. I know we're going to talk about the games. I want to talk to you about the GameStop situation. Us being both avid gamers, so I just want to get your thoughts and breakdown of that. But are you familiar with the Busset Challenge?
Yeah, when people go on TikTok or these videos or these social media apps, and you look one way, and then the camera changes, the clip changes.
Right,
you're looking all sexy now.
Right, like my butt look big. That's the Nelly's part. Nelly's song.
Yeah,
the Nelly song. Right, you seen it, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
It's like I don't know. It's like most of it is fake. I think most of them. I think.
Being fake. Why do you say it's fake?
I don't think the women don't really look like that. So
they don't like what? What do you mean? You're saying that they're not the same?
Yeah,
person?
I don't think it's the same person.
Okay, that's where I'm kind of going with this. I see these challenges now. Granted, a person. My point of bringing this up is only a woman can do that challenge. Only a woman can challenge.
What do you mean?
Because only a woman can look one way. And then look totally different, like a new person, night and day. No. That's what the definition. This defines the definition of a strobe light, honey.
Oh, I see you going with that. Okay.
You look completely different, and they change. They put the makeup on, their hair.
Right.
They should stop doing that. They should stop doing that challenge because to me, you're just advertising false advertisement to men. Right. So what it is false advertisement.
That's what you're saying.
It's to me, it's just amazing how differently a woman can look. A man can't look that drastically different. I don't care what he does. He can't look that. He can't look that night and day.
I disagree with that. Listen, have you ever seen let's say like a homeless man, right? Okay. You see him, a homeless man, teeth is not right, outfit is not right. You get him cleaned up in a suit and get some some dental work and some hygiene, like a new person.
You know what?
Oh man, he looked clean. Well, that's what the term clean came from. He looks clean. Cleaned up. Right. Yeah. You went from dirty and scruffy to cleaned up. It's like a totally different person a lot of times.
You know what? In that sense, I got to tip my hat. I didn't think about that because I have seen, when they do those homeless people and they kind of take them in and they clean them up. They do like different people.
Yeah, like totally different people. Yeah,
that is a good point.
I just think like the females, they look more fake, if anything. Like they look one way natural, and then when they put their hair on and the long nails and and a tight spandex, whatever, they look like a different person.
But here's the thing: okay, you using the thing with homeless. That's a great point. To me, that's an outlier. If I said to you, right now where you look right now, right, and you drop it. Bust it, whatever you want to do, right?
Right.
And you come in wearing a suit, no hat. The people will flip to the next video. They're like, you're not gonna look that drastically different. I'm just talking about in the average case. If I went and changed and put a suit on, you wouldn't even say that. Oh, that's a different person. And when these women do it, they literally it's almost to the point, like you said, it looks fake. That I don't even know if some of these are the same person.
Yeah, because I saw one video where the girl was skinny and then she had some kind of tiger pants. So I said, "What the heck? Is that the same person?"
Yeah. Some of them, I've seen some where they've drastically dropped 30 pounds.
Yeah, that too. Right? Yes. The other way.
They said my butt gets big, and they drop down. They come back. I said, "How did she lose all that weight? What the hell's going on around? The hell's going on around here?"
Yeah, false advertising. That's for
false advertising. Like I said, that's why you should meet your men the way you are naturally. That's just my thoughts. I'd rather see how you look, not the right side after. I'd rather see what you look like from the beginning.
Right.
Because that's the time you're going to see them. The majority of the time, you're going to see them looking that way.
Yeah. Okay. But if you see someone looking natural, their natural beauty, and maybe it's not all what it should be. Let's say, would you give it a time of the day? You may keep walking. So,
yeah, but okay, that which is true. But you dress the way they do after they bust it. How hard can you upkeep that?
Right. Yeah.
Seems like that's going to be very difficult to upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'd rather see the busted challenge. You go from maybe at your lowest,
right,
maybe to your middle, to the middle.
Right, not too extreme, right?
Yeah, not too extreme. So it looks looks normal. I don't know. Maybe you should do one and see how it comes out.
No, not me.
Yeah, I think you should try it. So let's break down this GameStop. I'm sure everyone listening is probably been watching the news, or if you follow the stock market, GameStop stock has been flying out of this world.
Right.
What is your thoughts on just GameStop as a whole? You're a gamer. I'm a gamer. We got kids that are gamers. Do you like GameStop?
Yeah. Well, I don't use GameStop too often. This happened. GameStop was on the verge of going out of business, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And I think Microsoft came in and kind of extended them an olive branch by partnering with them. Gave them their software, made their online service much better now. Mm-hmm. So that was a few months ago. So that definitely helped things out. With this whole stock thing, I mean, you can explain it better, but I thought it started off as a joke at first, and then these guys from Reddit got behind it,
right,
and started pumping it up,
right, yeah,
and then the big guy tried to shut it down,
yeah.
That's Gramsci. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, and I'm a market guy, and I'll break it down just kind of in layman's terms. First, with GameStop, let's just think about it. GameStop itself is basically the new Blockbuster,
right?
Because remember Blockbuster when they still had the VHS tapes. Eventually, Netflix came out with streaming,
right?
Took them out of business. Now, I was a big avid fan where I still buy the hard disc.
Yeah.
Now you buy it digitally, if I'm not correct.
No, I still buy more hard disk, but I bought some digitally because of the convenience of it.
And that's the thing. And I'm kind of the same way too. I've always liked the disc. I'm kind of old school where I like the disc in hand.
Right.
If something happens, at least I got the game in hand.
Right.
But the number one reason why I had it was because of the trade-in.
That's right.
And let's not make any mistake. GameStop is only still around because of the trade-in value.
That's right.
Because think about it. The digital aspect of it, where I can just flip from game to game, is definitely more convenient. It's definitely more convenient. And the games are the same price, so it really makes sense to buy it digitally, right?
That's right.
But the issue I like is, or the thing I like is that I can at least get something for my money if I want to trade it in.
Once you're not using the game or not using a certain game, you can trade in for credit value, either credit or money value. So
right. So
as long as they still do that, they're gonna still be in business, I think.
Exactly. So, but that's why they're hanging on.
Right.
But now, I know you've probably traded games in. I've traded in a PS2, PS3, 10 games, and the guy would be like, "Okay, that's $18."
Right. Yeah, I didn't pay $18 for all these games. That's for sure. Right. Yeah.
How are you giving me $18 worth of credit? So even the credit value is still horrible. I guess a little bit of something is better than nothing.
Right.
So, how long GameStop's going to be around? I think they're hanging on by a string.
Well, since Microsoft took them over, I think they may be on a little longer now.
Okay, but put it this way: if they didn't have the trade-in feature, would you ever really go to GameStop?
No,
right? I don't. I would just literally just buy the digital copies of it. And I think majority of the people do buy, especially the younger people. Majority of the people usually buy it digital. You can buy it right from your couch,
right? Yep.
On the PlayStation Store or whatever. So I think it's hanging on. Now, in the situation with the stock, which is kind of funny, is the stock was like at like $30 or so a couple weeks ago, right? It was at $30. Now it's like north of 300.
That's right.
It is not normal for a stock to go from 30 to 300 in days.
That's right.
So to me, I don't like the situation because it's kind of manipulated. So basically what happened is when you buy in stock, there's two ways you can go. You can go long, which means that you're buying the stock with the anticipation of it going up.
That's right.
Right. So as it goes up, you make money.
Right.
Right. And you sell it at a profit. a short position is what happened with GameStop is basically is just the opposite.
Right.
You're betting on the anticipation of the stock going down.
Right.
So you wouldn't make money in a short position of the stock going down, and that's how you would make money. So you're basically borrowing. Like when you go long, you buy it, and short, you're basically borrowing it to buy back at a later time. Usually you want to buy it back at a cheaper price. In the event in this situation, all these big institutions shorted GameStop, which is understandable because the company was kind of not in good financial standings.
That's right. Yep. So they start paying people back, right?
So they basically started putting shorts on the position. So they started betting that the stock's going to go down. So when they did that, they started actually bringing the stock down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's funny is Reddit. Reddit, I guess, basically, in the age of social media, it's communication. Everyone got together. So all the little people, mom and pop people on Reddit got together and said, we're going to buy the stock.
Yep. Pump it back up.
Right. And pump it back up. So they had enough momentum where they were able to raise the price of the stock.
Right.
So by them raising the price of the stock, what happens to the people who had the short position in those institutions? They lose money. Yeah. Right. So it's just a classic example of the little guy beat the big guy. That generally doesn't happen much, but it's kind of funny that you see that you can have that much momentum of people that can really beat out these big institutions from doing that.
See, my thing is, but larger corporations have been doing that for the longest. That's the thing. And that's why when I was shocked when they said that they're gonna the app that everyone was using was this Robinhood.
And, yep.
And they stopped allowing you to buy it.
Yeah.
How can they do that? That's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. It's not fair. And the SEC didn't shut them down.
Nope, that's right. That's right.
Doing it. So why is the CEO of Robinhood doing it?
Right.
But the idea is that I forgot the name, but one of the bigger institutions owns a big stake in Robinhood.
In Robinhood, yes.
And they had a stake in a short.
I heard that too. Yeah.
Right. So I don't think he'll come out and say it, but he was protecting his own interests.
But you know what?
Protecting the health of the company.
I think he announced this morning that Robinhood was under investigation for halting trade.
Yeah.
They maybe get fined or something because they that wasn't right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they're trying to defend the big guy, right? So it's but that's the reason why I said I wouldn't touch that thing with a 10-foot pole, me personally.
Right. Yep.
Because of that. Stocks generally go up because of the health of the company. Company does good, stock goes up. Good. Yeah. Stock goes. Company does bad, stock goes down. That's how you're supposed to, in my opinion, how you invest. But people have made money. I saw the story with this 10-year-old kid made like $3,200.
Really?
Yeah, 32.
Just by doing this.
Yeah, because he bought a couple shares, at the low point, and he sold it a couple days after. But
if I would known about it, I would have bought some shares also.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a pure speculative play.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you think about it, if you had bought 100 shares when that thing was at 30,
oh my goodness.
Now it's at 300, you made basically 30 grand in a couple of days.
Yeah.
That's a nice hit, but that's not normal. That's the thing. That's not normal. But you're seeing. I think there's a couple of other companies that these Reddit boys are. I forgot what they call Wall Street something.
Yeah, AMC Theater. That's what
AMC was another one. I think
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Bed Bath and Beyond was another one. So you're seeing them do that. I mean, it's interesting and it makes good storylines.
Yeah,
but I'm scared to mess with. I don't want anything that I can lose 50% in a day.
That quick. That's too volatile for me. Yeah.
A little bit much for me, but like I said, if people have the stomach for, if they want to, this is probably really more of a play for a day trader, as opposed to someone who's looking to do like a long-term investment,
retirement thing, right? Yeah,
that's not the thing. But yeah, I'm a fan of seeing the little guy win.
Yeah,
I do like that. This is the first time I've ever seen a situation like this.
Right.
But I said it's a little rich for my blood for me to play around with it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna jump in. I think you should jump in. Let it ride.
We should start something else. Pick a stock and put our money into it. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, you put up 90. You put up 90%. You know what we could do? We can do you. We could pick. You could pick a stock. I could pick a stock, and we can see who does the better over a month's period of time.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah,
We did an investment challenge.
Yeah, I'll do something like that.
Think you could beat me?
I got a good eye for investment, so I could do that for sure.
Definitely give it a shot. Before we get on out of here, anything you want to discuss, bring to the people? Anything you got to say before we get out of here?
No, just once again, always appreciate all the feedback. It's good to be out of quarantine.
Then boy.
Yeah, it feels good to be back amongst the people. And watch out.
Watch out for what? What does that mean?
That's what you're supposed to say. When you're supposed to say, when you're back, watch out.
I've never heard anyone say
that.
No, maybe I'll use it. Sounds dumb, but
when you take a vacation and you come back, all you need to do is say, watch out. And that means you're back on the scene. That's an old 60s thing.
Okay. That's never heard that, but I'll ride it. That's one thing about you. You come up with these things out of the blue. And I swear, I don't know if you heard them before or you literally make them up on the spot. I'm leaning more towards you making it up on the spot.
That what I heard before.
Okay.
Put it out to the people. The people know what I'm talking about.
Okay. We'll go with that. Watch out. Yeah. When I'm back, I
watch out now.
No, you can't use that. You can't use that one because now you're using someone else's material.
Right.
Because that's my man, J. Anthony Brown.
Yeah, watch out now. Yeah,
that's his line. You can't use that. Yeah, you can't use that. Take that away.
I'm going to watch out.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that.
Scene. How about you? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I would say we got a couple of we did Stacy. That came out wrong. Didn't do Stacy. Did interview with Stacy.
Yeah.
Which was good. And we got a couple other guests coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So I'm saying to the people, if there's anyone you want us to see us partner with, interview with, collab with, definitely give us your thoughts in that regards, and I'll definitely reach out to them and see if we can make it happen. But appreciate you guys listening and supporting the podcast. Go on Instagram and Twitter. Share it with your friends, leave your comments, likes, and your
feedback, everything.
And your feedback as well. So, we enjoy doing it and we do it for the people. It's been a great start for 2021. Wear your mask. Now they're talking about wearing double mask.
Double mask, yep. Yeah. Surgical mask, and on top with a cloth mask on top, of it.
Yeah, that's man. Look, anything this dangerous, I gotta wear two masks.
Stay home.
We gotta do something else, man. It's getting ridiculous. But wear your mask, stay safe, and we will be back next week.
Peace out.
Take care.